give a lot of credit, is Steve Blackman for muscular development. I mean, those guys have done an extraordinary job for years and years and years to promote health, to promote fitness, to promote strength, to promote bodybuilding, powerlifting, weightlifting, and all of those kind of things. So the contributions they made is gigantic, and I hail them for that.
Ready. Ron Harris here from MuscularDevelopment.com with our coverage of the Arnold Classic Weekend, brought to you by High Tech Pharmaceuticals. Here with 5-time Arnold Classic champion, former Mr. Olympia, winningest bodybuilder of all time, Dexter the Blade Jackson. Look at that. He's got, how many of these coats, how many of these jackets you got?
9.
So Dexter, you got to be feeling pretty good. You know, 48 years old, but these young guys, you're the man they have to worry about this weekend. How do you feel going into the show?
Man, I feel great. Been eating a lot, carbing up a lot these last couple of days, and I feel great. Ready to do battle.
Now, I believe this is the first time you've actually had an off season in quite some time. Is that right?
Not really. I mean, when I take off season now, it's like 2 weeks. No, pretty much no longer than that, because, and I try and take a week in, a week there through the year, instead of taking 6 weeks off at a time like I used to do back in the day. Because now that I'm older, I feel that when I take that long off and try to get back in the gym, these old bones, it's hard to wake them back up. You know, so I do 2 weeks, and then I do a week in, a week there through the year now.
Did you work with Charles for this whole prep again, Charles Glass?
No, I trained Chris Lewis, Big Chris, right, Psycho Fitness.
Okay. I've never actually seen Chris. I've heard all about you, Chris. Never seen you in real life.
Yeah, Psycho.
Psycho Chris. So, you know, what's different about that training style? Because they're both well known, they're both well respected, but what's different about his style of training?
They basically pretty much the same. I mean, he's got a few exercises that he's invented himself. Both of them get in the gym and try to, you know, invent different exercises to, like, say for guys that are my age, say for instance, I can't do like deadlifts no more, so they created an exercise where I can lay on the bench and do a deadlift instead of actually doing a deadlift, you know, because it's taking the pressure off my back or whatever, my lower back. Stuff like that, you know. So he's pretty much, he actually learned everything from Charles. He's been at that gym for 35 years.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, so he's actually was, you know, Charles was his mentor. So he's been around with Flex, he trained with all of those guys back then. So he pretty much knows everything Charles knows. Charles taught him everything.
You know, it seems like a lot of the young guys now, not necessarily competitors, but all over social media, they're confusing powerlifting and bodybuilding. You see all these 1-rep maxes on squats and deadlifts, and you know that they're not winning contests, but they think that's bodybuilding. And here you are, someone that, you know, you've lifted plenty of heavy weights in your life, no doubt, but now you're training a little lighter, use some machines, and you're still beating everybody. So what does that say about comparing those two styles of training?
If you want to last a long time, you want to be in the game as long as me, train smart. As you get older, switch the machines more. But you gotta have the heavy weight and all of that stuff and the compound movements. You gotta have all that to build a foundation, to get the size. As you start getting older, as you see Dorian, Kevin LeVron, all these guys, as they got older, they're still trying to push all that weight, and they start tearing everything. Ronnie start tearing up everything. See, I guess I'm the only one that was like, you know what? I'm gonna change up my style. That's why I went to Charles, and he showed me that lifting with machines, you can get just as big as you are, which is, I've been bigger than I've ever been, just training off machines now. So you can't be afraid to get in the gym and train with machines. Don't let people tell you that you won't grow.
And, you know, one of the things you said many times in interviews and articles that struck me was whenever you had a little dings, you felt something was about to go, you would stop. You wouldn't keep going, where other guys would go and they'd tear that muscle.
Exactly. They keep going. They believe in that no pain, no gain BS. You know what I'm saying? I've never believed in that. That's why I've never torn anything before. If I tweak anything, I'm taking off until it heals. So if I tweak my chest, pec or something, I won't train it again until it heals. I don't care if it's 2 months. Muscle has memory. Guess what? It's going to come right back in a month.
Yeah, I mean, and clearly you're proof.
Yeah, exactly. And some guys that feel that they have to train twice a day, you know, train that particular body part 3 times a week. I train. You should. Once you get the foundation, you put on the size. You don't need but once a week. It's a head thing. You don't need but once a week to train that particular body part. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. One last question, because I got to tell you this: the line for this man is very patient, but there's a ton of people waiting. So, what would it mean for you to win a 6th title this Saturday night?
It's going to be amazing. It will be an amazing accomplishment. You know, at my age, it'll just be like me winning for the first time all over again.
And I would not be surprised if it happens, and I don't think anyone would be the least bit surprised. You're still on the top of your game. You're still showing no signs of aging. Your body looks as good as it's ever looked, maybe better. So good luck to you. Not that you need luck. You're an amazing competitor, a living legend. Appreciate everything you've done for the sport.
Thanks, Ron.
Thank you. Good luck.
Oh, and by the way, this will be gone. So.
Yeah. I didn't think that was going to last. Cool, but it looks good on you.
Thank you, brother.
All right, for musculardevelopment.com, it's been Ron Harris with Dexter the Blade Jackson.
Peace.